Hello and welcome back to Hibs TV. It's another virtual day at Hampden, and it's a homage to the 2016 Scottish Cup final, which will never be forgotten by Hibs fans. And alongside me were two that were right there in front of the magic, Cliff and Keith. Guys, welcome.
Thanks, Dave. Nice to be here again.
And as the teams line out, going to be a special virtual day because the back four was the back four that played in that magical 21st of May in 2016. You'll see the teams flashed up on your screens. We're replaying the Scottish Cup final, 3 o'clock, followed by Time for Heroes. So it's going to be a special day for Hibs fans. Really celebrating the 4th anniversary. Teams just flashing up in front of you there. I think Alfredo Morelos is one of the big threats for Rangers, as well as Joel Aribo and Ryan Kent. It's quite a formidable front three for Rangers there, guys.
Yeah, surprised they left Arfield out, but there you go, they've got plenty of other threats. So a tough game.
And we're delighted that David Gray doesn't have hair, because that's as accurate as it can be in this game.
Certainly is. So hopefully he doesn't appear with a full head of hair at half time like
he's a wee bit too clean shaven though for my liking there.
I know. They haven't quite given him the stubble he deserves.
It may grow throughout the first 45 minutes, though, as Keith suggests.
Like Stephen Naismith in the match last week against Hearts, of course, had a hair transplant at half time. Is it ready to get underway? A full packed out virtual Hampden, half blue, half green and white. And even the Nikes are coming up there. That's how accurate this game is. The kick-off, Rangers in possession. Oof.
Beautiful some early for pressure. Football again.
It is indeed. No rain, sunshine. That's what you want on a day out at Hampden. A day out in your own living room, I might add. Can't get better than that. Rebo looks for Tavernier. That's played central now to Stephen Davis. Then Kamara. Here's Morelos. Rangers looking to strike early here. Hibs have to be on the ball, and that's played right over Fir Marciano. That was dangerous. Luckily there was nobody there.
Well, we know all the benefits of scoring early in a cup final between Hibs and Rangers.
That's for sure. Of course, Anthony Stokes off the mark for Hibs in 2016. Rangers now with a chance for Ryan Kent, and that's held well. And that's a penalty. It's a penalty for Rangers, and this is interesting.
I'd like to see that again.
Because Darren McGregor has given away a penalty in the first few minutes. Well, the ball had already been away.
He's played the ball about 5 seconds before it.
So Rangers now have a penalty in the 3rd minute. James Tavernier to take, and it's missed.
Jeez. It's not like Tavernier. At least he normally puts him on target. Well done, big man. Take it though.
For the bottom corner, and all he found was the ad boards behind it.
Well, I think justice was done there. To be honest with you, we were questioning the referee Murray Baird before the game started. You know, as a new referee that we hadn't heard of, and that's a big call early on in a cup final.
It certainly is, and I think he'll be wary of his decisions later on in the game. Marciano putting this one into the Rangers half, and now Mark McNulty maybe could have done a bit better to get to that. But Barisic to Glenn Kamara. Now Davis on to Kamara again. Good one too between Davis. Now Ryan Jack getting involved. Good tackle by Omiyonga. And now Rangers are looking to press. It's all back and forth here at Hampden. Davis. Barisic.
Hibs sitting off Rangers again in midfield, similar as we did against Hearts in the previous game.
Yeah, that's not something we want to keep doing, because we keep doing that and we just invite the pressure in on top of ourselves, and we, as we know from the game last weekend, we don't do well under that pressure. Now here's Martin Boyle, as he did in the last game. McNulty. Boyle. He's got Doige in the middle, and that's well defended in the centre by Rangers. Here's Kamara. Kamara's going to push now on the far side, but he's got no one in support. Being hounded by Scott Allen. That's wonderful defending by Scott Allen in midfield. And now Martin Boyle The legs, he's away. Chance here for Deutsch, and again, Rangers defend well. That's still in Hibs possession with Stevenson. Cross towards McNulty, but that's not going to get there. Again, Davy Gray, Martin Boyle. Hibs doing a little bit better to keep it in Rangers half, but Rangers have a break on now. Here's Morelos. Wonderful challenge from Omiyonga. Keep possession. Now Newell.
Good work there.
Newell on chance. Oh, big save by Alan McGregor. That was a chance for Hibs to go 1-up.
Certainly was. Good goalkeeping by Alan McGregor, though. Made himself big, difficult for the striker, but that's a chance, definitely.
Now Hibs on the brink of something here. Here's McNulty. Boys just runs in to Goldson. There's Tavernier. Davis. To Glenn Kamara. Here's Barisic. Barisic was not a big fan at Easter Road. Not a big popular figure at Easter Road the last time. Fans weren't too happy with his diving. And now Deutsch. Well, he's offside.
Held on to it too long. First time pass was needed.
Oh yeah. The yard offside, unfortunately.
Just off, yes.
Read the line there.
And it resumes. Rangers in possession. There's Morelos, Aribo, Morelos. And now Rangers with a chance. Ryan Kent has an opportunity to put it in. That's right into the hands of Marciano, who decides to punch rather than catch. But if this is played right, could do well in Hibs' favour. Here's Newell. Newell doing really well up against Rangers. Now,
yeah, well done from Joe Newell. He was interesting Rangers at one point, but of course he came to Easton Road, and we're delighted to have him here.
He hasn't looked back, has he? He has not looked back. Scott Allen with the delivery into the box, no good, but it's going to get to the head of McGregor. Omiyonga, Boyle for a ball, but manages to get there anyway to Joe Newell.
Got there somehow.
Newell with support from Stevenson. Allen again, that triangle working out well. Now Boyle finds himself on the opposite side, aims for Davy Gray. Omiyonga, and Davis is going to put this into the stands.
For a man you want in the box winning headers from crosses, it's David Gray, that's for sure.
Definitely. Onto the dome on the far side.
Uncanny ability to get his head on the ball in the opposition box.
Now Davy Gray, that's into the hands of Alan McGregor. And Hibs now showing a lot of pressure going Rangers' way. McNulty, tried to flick onto Deutsch. Good footwork from Mark McNulty.
Not been much in the game in the first quarter of an hour, to be honest, other than the penalty from Rangers, which was questionable for me, but both teams are going at it hammer and tongs.
And I think that was Mark McNulty trying the overhead pass, ball into the box, and it's caught by Alan McGregor.
McGregor will take them all day. Too close to him.
As we remember, the last time Rangers visited Easter Road was not a nice place. Here's McNulty. Deutsch. You're going to flash this one across. It's dealt with by Aribo.
Maybe should have got the shot away there. Christian Deutsch just picked up by Aribo.
Good defending. He didn't commit himself too early.
And now Rangers having to really defend here. All it takes is one slip up.
No.
And now Glenn Kamara is allowed to run. Omiyonga has the legs on him though. Wonderful tackle from Omiyonga. Oh, this is wonderful build-up play from Hibs. Joe Newell.
Good tackle.
That's going to be play on. You never know with those.
Looked a pretty solid challenge, to be fair.
Now Goldson. Out to the centre to Tavernier. Rangers seem to find themselves in little pockets of space now. It's a good ball from Revo to Barisic. Barisic forced back. Has to go to Davis. Aribo. Joel Aribo. It's 1-0 Rangers.
Finish.
And a good finish from Joe Aribo puts Hibs behind in the first half.
Maybe a little bit too much space at the edge of the box, but you can't question the finish.
Good finish. Hibs had most of the pressure up until that goal, but a good finish from Aribo to give Rangers the lead here.
Hibs just lining up on the edge of the 18-yard box and maybe not applying enough pressure, but the finish is just struck so well from Joe Aribo.
No chance for Marciano with that one.
And in the first half, it's Rangers to break the deadlock on 20 minutes with Joe Aribo.
Work for Hibs to do here.
A lot of work to come back. Unfortunately,
Again,
Rangers' defence has been pretty formidable so far.
We've seen it before though, Hibs go behind and get themselves back in the game. Long way to go.
It's only 21 minutes gone, we've got all the time in the world to get one back. And no doubt, get one back in the first half.
All the time in the world, said Louis Armstrong.
Martin Boyle. That was unlucky from Scott Allen. Has he got a pass here, Scott Allen? He does, to Stevenson. And to Joe Newell. Newell, Stevenson, pegged in the corner, not much place to go. Unfortunately, had to concede the throw into Rangers. Here's Aribo. Tavernier. Ryan Jack. And good dispossession there from Joe Newell. Here's Omiyonga, acres of space. Here's Boyle. Boyle to Omiyonga. Deutsch has just Connor Golson to dispossess. Good reading of the game.
Rangers keeping it very tight at the back here.
Very, very tight, and we can see that when Hibs go forward. It's no space, nowhere to go.
Difficult to find the gaps at the right time, at the edge of the box. Maybe need to get a shot away from outside.
Test the keeper a little bit.
Yep.
And that's offside from Martin McNulty. Really unfortunate. He wasn't too far off, just maybe half a second too soon. And as you said, Cliff, we've had games before where we've come from behind and caused a big upset. Now Hibs. Omiyonga. Good ball out to Mark McNulty. Davy Gray through the middle and just misses the feet of Omiyonga. And again, Connor Golson to get it clear. Kamara. Out to Baristich. Kamara. To Ryan Kent. And now Rangers playing around the midfield a little bit. No rush to get forward.
Yeah, from Hibs' point of view, the amount of time we've got left, we just need to keep it tight here. Can ill afford to lose a second one. Although we need to get back on terms, as said, there's plenty of time. You know, there's no need to push it at the moment.
Just need to maybe draw them in, soak up the pressure, and hit on the counter if possible. Davy Gray losing possession for Hibs. Here's Helander. He's not seen much of the game today, Helander. I think Connor Golson's been doing most of the defensive work for Rangers. Now, Hero, David Gray, and Boyle. Now Hibs a chance here. Christian Deutsch!
Get in!
That is magic.
Go on yourself, hat-trick boy.
Is it the first of a Scottish Cup hat-trick for Christian Deutsch? It may very well be, you never know. What a
Massive
ball that
goal.
is.
Massive goal.
Right beyond McGregor. No doubt at all in Deutsch's mind where he was going with that one.
Sheer pace that's beating the goalkeeper there. Good solid strike. Keepers never stop it.
No chance for the Rangers goalkeeper.
No chance at all. And on 29 minutes, it's Hibs 1, Rangers 1, Christian Deutsch, a flying Welshman.
Well, it certainly must be. He must be in the eyes of Ryan Giggs for call up to the Welsh squad, the goals he's scoring.
Has to be. I mean, he's one of these strikers who's very, very good at playing the right place, right time kind of role, isn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely settled down. It took him a little bit of time when he first arrived, but you know, it's not always easy for players coming from down south up to Scotland to get up with the pace of the game too quickly. Took him a few
now
games
Hibs break
to do so,
again, and now it's Martin Boyle, and he's
again.
offside again. Could have played on there. Maybe he did take. Hold on a minute.
Oh, tell you what.
Just
tight. That is tight.
I think that's just Boiler's pace that's done him there. You know,
that's how close.
He's too quick for himself at times.
We all know Martin Boyle is a tricky character at times on the training ground, never mind on the pitch. Here he is again, looks to put the ball in. Now this is on the far side towards Christian Doidge, unfortunately just too high for him to gain control inside the box. Now Rangers pressing with Joe Aribo. I think Aribo has been pressed back a little too much. Rangers forced to bring in reinforcements to Tavernier. Now he's let go by Paul McGinn. Decides to go backwards to keep possession. Not a bad strategy from Tavernier. Here's Aribo. Now Rangers, Aribo. Oh, that's a crossbar. And that was a strike. That was a strike.
Well, that one came back off the opposite post from Kenny Miller's one in 2016.
Indeed. Now Rangers again. Here's Morelos. You can put him into the corner all you want, as long as he's not in the 6-yard box. That's fine by me.
Yeah, Morelos has been quite quiet in this game so far. Let's hope it remains so.
Long may it continue. You know how much of a threat he can be. Rangers have a corner on 34 minutes. Warner Barisic to take. Goes just into the box, and that is a good deflection from Darren McGregor there. That was very important. And now David Gray looking to counter-attack. Here's Joe Newell. Newell, wonderful pass into Scott Allen, who's in acres of space. Omiyonga, McNulty, and that's a poor ball from McNulty. Martin Boyle should have maybe come a bit short for that.
Rangers got bodies back really quickly there, to be fair.
And as they have for the majority of the first half, Rangers defended really well, but that one lapse in concentration is where we got that goal back. Omiyonga. Is there a chance? Oh my, that is a tackle from behind on Arfield. Or is it a Hibs free kick?
Shaking his head and saying that yes.
It looked as though Omiyonga rooted him from behind. It's actually Helander.
Has to be a Hibs free kick.
Oh my,
mind you.
Again, the referee. Oh, it's a penalty.
It's a penalty.
Well,
that's another penalty. Listen, if we score this, brilliant.
It looked to be outside the box, so we'll take
Mark
it.
McNulty. Oh, how about that for a finish?
Well, they're as cool as you like. Listen, we'll take it. We'll take it, but I don't think the referee will be particularly happy. He looks back at the replay of that one.
Yeah, I don't think the Rangers will be particularly happy with that decision either, but it's a goal for Hibs though.
And just before the stroke of half time, the referee may be having a nightmare, but Hibs are in dreamland here. 2-1 up going into half time against Rangers in the Scottish Cup final.
Gorgeous finish from Mark McNulty. That's how we take a penalty.
Yeah.
McGregor rooted to the spot.
Brilliant stuff. A similar strike from Tavernier earlier on, went wide of the post. Mark McNulty curled his effort inside the post. A tale of two penalties so far, and also a goal from Christian Doidge. Hibs lead 2-1.
I'm sure McNulty flashed an eye to Aribo saying that is how you do it. And now Aribo, Ryan Jack. Just coming up to 40 minutes now. Tavernier. Back to the Goldson. And Rangers are forced to really press forward here. The back line is very high. Aribo. All Rangers players bar the keeper in the Hibs half now.
Good challenge.
There's Newell. Wonderful challenge to regain possession there. Newell again. Doidge. Newell. Doidge. Stevenson. That's put out by Ryan Jack. Rangers feeling the pressure a bit here. I'm sure Stephen Gerrard will be raging at that decision from the referee, and now Ryan Jack has given possession away to Hibs. Regained by Olsen, now Aribo, Morelos, Kamara, Aribo.
You keep this tight. You want to go into half time with the lead. It's getting close to the interval now, so
Absolutely.
keep it tight, nothing silly.
And Tavernier lets that run out for a Hibs throw. As long as the possession is played back this way, we don't mind at all. And now Stevenson. And now here's the chance. Wonderful ball to Joe Newell. Is this 3? It is. It's a wonderful finish. And it's Joe Newell assisting Mark McNulty to make it 3 before half-time. And that is similar to Jamie Gollan's finish against Inverness, I believe.
Well, I was just saying there that you want to keep it tight up to half time and make sure you take the lead. So if you can take a greater lead in at half time, so much the better. Good finish from Mark McNulty. Good work from Joe Newell.
And that is fantastic. We might have a new hat-trick boy today.
4 goals in 2 games at Virtual Hampden, Mark McNulty now. 2 goals against Hearts last week, another 2 this week.
Yes, indeed. Now Rangers in possession. Absolutely collapsing here at the back end of the first half.
Boyd and McNulty between them certainly forming a good partnership.
And now Ryan Jack, Tavernier. Rangers will be wanting to get one back, but they have 30 seconds plus added time to do it.
4 minutes, you reckon? Stoppage time?
Could be, and Rangers, oh, that was close. That was Ryan Kent, I think, to get that strike away.
That looked like 5 minutes additional time flashed up.
And Marciano gets his fingertips to that. It's a wonderful save from the Israeli international.
Certainly was.
Isn't it 5 minutes, Cliff?
I thought I saw 5 flash up, yeah.
That's a lot of added time to go through. Here's Barisic.
Has indicated there will be a minimum of 5 minutes of added time.
A poor delivery from the corner.
Was indeed. Rangers pressing again. And Jack, Hellander,
Bit tight there.
Barisic. And is this, oh, that's wonderful defending. The Hibs need to just see this first half out. 3 minutes left of additional time. Here's Ryan Jack. Jack now pushing it back to Stephen Davis, Aribo. Hibs not giving them much room to work with. Davis. Oh, and that's wonderful interception there. And now Deutsch. It was indeed.
You need to keep it tight because Rangers have got several key players that can unlock your defence with just that one pass.
They can, and players like Ryan Kent just need a touch to unlock a defence, and we all know firsthand how that can end up. There's Alan McGregor being chased after by Martin Boyle.
Certainly didn't look too comfortable on the ball, the Rangers keeper.
Not at all. He'd been shaken from the 3 goals that hit at the back of his net. Now Deutsch. 30 seconds left. Boyle. Just going to play this into the corner. David Gray. Gray with a cross. And wait a minute. Oh, I thought that was a penalty.
There might have been a push in the back of Joe Newell there, but referee believed for half time.
There was one there.
And it's half time here at Virtual Hampden. Hibs 3, Rangers 1. Mark McNulty running absolute riot. Joe Newell and Christian Deutsch playing an absolute blinder.
All credit to Hibs for coming back from going a goal down to lead 3-1 at half time. That's a terrific recovery.
Now, you called it, Cliff. You said we've come back from one down before. And we're going to take a break here at half time at Hampden. Myself and the boys, please join us for the second half as Hibs lead 3-1 here in the Scottish Cup final. Back to virtual Hampden. Hibs lead 3-1. Guys, what a first half from Mark McNulty.
Certainly was, yeah, ably supported by Christian Dodge with the other goal, but it's a great position for Hibs to be in. It's ours to lose.
Indeed it is. Stefano Mionga working very hard in the midfield as well. He's really good first half too.
Indeed, I know Rangers are looking to press early on. Out to Joe Rebo. Rebo. Oh no.
Oh no.
And
not a good start.
Rangers have come back. It's Alfredo Morelos and Joe Rebo got through way too easily. Alfredo Morelos in the back post just had to stick his leg out.
Cross had to be cut out there.
Good positioning by Morelos. Good finish, but I think the defence could have done a little better there. I don't think they've grown into the game enough yet.
Disappointing losing that goal.
Disappointing. Morelos had done the square root of nothing in the first half, and he started the second half up with a blast.
That's the kind of striker he is, though, Keith. He can be quiet for an hour and then boom.
Yes, exactly.
As Dave said earlier on, you want to keep him out of the penalty box, keep him quiet, give him any chances in the penalty area, and you'll get punished.
Indeed, and we just have been.
And once again, we have it all to do. A 2-goal lead is now whittled down to 1, thanks to Alfredo Morelos. But here's Martin Boyle. And that's a poor ball straight to the feet of Golson.
Rangers 2, Hibs 3. Now, where have we seen that before?
Yeah, famous score. But there's still plenty of this game to go.
I'll be surprised if this one finishes 3-2.
Just wonder. Is the 5-3 prediction, which is placed at half time by a certain someone, maybe coming into it? Ryan Kent, he's in the penalty area. That's too easy. That is way too easy.
2 in 2 minutes.
And just like that, inside 4 minutes in the second half, Rangers have equalised. It's now Hibs 3, Rangers 3, virtual Hampden. And lads, that was just way too easy. Good skill from Ryan Kent. Good space he made for himself, but shouldn't be that easy.
Too much space though.
Good solid strike. You can see by the reactions of the virtual Melker Hallberg on the touch line there. He's kind of warming up with his yellow bib on. He obviously knows that goal should have been prevented, but that's Rangers right back in it now, and Hibs have got to make sure they don't crumble here.
They certainly don't, and after being comfortable going in at half time, they've got it all to do again.
And here we go again. That is way too easy. Here's Alfredo Morelos. And that was a big save from Marciano, one he shouldn't have had to make. Morelos just walking through the Hibs defence, and Marciano on point there.
That's outstanding from the big goalkeeper.
Great.
If Rangers score there, you fear for Hibs.
You do, and a set piece is coming up now for Rangers. It's Borna Barisic as a man comes short. David Gray's wise to it. Ball comes in. Oh, and that's another chance almost, and it's Alfredo Morelos again. He's just had it so easy in the second half.
Hibs are 10s and 11s at the back, never mind 6s and 7s.
The Rangers must have had a virtual rocket at half time from Stevie Gerrard. Come all guns blazing. Hibs really need to do something.
First substitution of the afternoon is Glenn Kamara, and it's for Scott Arfield.
I was surprised Arfield didn't start. So
very surprising given his ability. Now here's Joe Aribo again. Rangers just walking into the box, and that is going to be
another penalty.
Hold on a minute.
Another penalty?
No, it's an offside call. That's good.
Offside, yeah. You saw the reaction there from Darren McGregor, and you feel
his hands on his head. Yeah.
You felt that the referee had just given another penalty there.
Yeah, you thought to yourself, "Oh no, here we go."
Has he seen something again that no one else has?
And no doubt wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, I'll have to say it was a correct decision to take Kamara off, because he's done nothing in this game and been alone a miss. So if that's see what Arfield's got for them.
Stefan Omiyonga played really well against Kamara.
I think that's what Gerrard was thinking about when he made that change. Now, McNulty looking to take this under control. He does. Here's Scott Allen.
Come on, Hibs,
the ball away.
Get a bit of possession here.
Our
10 minutes of this second half's been all Rangers.
No, Morelos. That is wonderful defending from Darren McGregor. Now Hibs just been absolutely swarmed by the Rangers midfield.
Virtual Jack Ross needs to do something here, because you see, Hibs are getting swarmed all over. It's been all Rangers the opening 10 minutes of this second half.
And Jack Ross will be tearing his pixels out. Here's Aribo. And again, Marciano has to make the save. Easier one this time round. Now Tavernier.
Concede possession again.
Barisic. It's not looking good for the Hibees. They'll be really disappointed, never mind giving away a 2-goal advantage. Now having to get another one just to go back ahead. Here's David Gray. It's Martin Boyle.
If we can get ourselves back ahead, we've got a big boost us again.
And now you just may have said it. Boyle. Chance. Oh my word. How was that chance missed?
Goalkeeping by McGregor again.
And that was a big one. Allen.
Come on, Hibs.
Into Newell. Oh no, that's side netting for Joe Newell. And if anyone's deserving of a goal today, it's that man, Joe Newell.
A good chance again. Side netting. Alan McGregor's done well. He's covered that angle at the near post. Hard to beat there.
It says there Morelos has had 5 shots on the Hibs goal, and all of them have come in the second half.
Darryl Horgan on for Joe Newell, did I see there?
Possibility.
Yes, it seemed to
yes,
say.
It is indeed. Change for Hibs is Darryl Horgan coming on to replace Joe Newell, and that will no doubt put some fresh legs and some fresh pace onto that left-hand side. And now Ryan Kent with some space to work in. David Gray doing well to shut him down. It's good defending by David Gray. Arfield back to Davis. Arfield again. Rangers just trying to make space for themselves. Here's Barisic. That's offside.
Yeah. He did well, David Gray, up against Ryan Kent there.
He did indeed. Second Rangers substitution of the afternoon. James Tavernier being taken off and Lewis Stevenson being taken off for Hibs. So that's an interesting change by Jack. Virtual Ross on for Tavernier, and Paul McGinn has come on for Lewis Stevenson.
Yeah, I think Stevie Mallon's also come on for Scott Allen as well at half time. So
he has indeed. Good spot there, Keith. I hadn't even noticed the half-time change.
Yeah, we weren't notified really of that one, so it's the way it is now. Maybe Scott picked up an injury.
The information's moving faster than the brains. And now a chance for Hibs to maybe break out a bit. McGinn. Here's McGinn, man of the match last week against Hearts. Makes an appearance against Rangers today. Now Arfield. Barisic. Morelos, here's Ryan Jack. Chance, and that's Rangers taking the lead. 65 minutes. Ryan Jack with a wonderful finish into the far corner. And Rangers take the lead here at Virtual Hampden. Rangers 4, Hibs 3.
It's good work by Jack, but he's beaten his man very easily there. Good strike again for the finish, but
it's hand on at fault.
I mean, it's cracking finish. Placement is perfect from Ryan Jack there, but should he have got the shot away?
I would imagine
Nothing,
Paul Hanlon even
nothing-
would have taken
nothing
one for the
Marciano
team.
could have done about that, I think.
I think you're right, Keith. Not much goalkeeper could do.
Yeah, so after being 3-up at half time, Hibs find themselves 4-3 down. What can they do? Let's see.
Well, I said 5-3 at half time, but
That's
I'll take that now, Cliff. I'll take that now. It's 5. Well, I can't take that now because it's 5.
I'm hoping
I
it's
think
not
5-4 though.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking potentially 5-3 in the direction it's looking like at the moment.
And we are watching the 2020 version of the 2016 Scottish Cup final. What a ball that is. But who else is there but David Gray? Rangers in possession again. Here's Jack. Relos. It's over the top corner. Looping, always going over. But again, Relos has yet another chance in this half. And you have to think, have the changes been the best for this team?
Well, it's been pretty much all Rangers in the second half. You know, we're just over 20 minutes left, and Hibs have really only had the Joe Newell effort at the side net in this second half so far to speak about.
And Keith, you have to really feel for the fans here today. Out to Hampden again, but 2-goal advantage at half time, absolutely ripped away inside
Yeah, certainly
15 minutes.
We've been dreaming the Scottish Cup glory, but at the moment, Rangers are in the ascendancy.
Marciano palms that one out. Could have gone anywhere.
Again, Aribo just takes that ball away. And now Hibs, what can they do? Horgan has the legs. Daryl Horgan blistering past his man. Can he equal it here for Hibs? Daryl Horgan inside the box. Does he have it in him? That's the wrong ball from Daryl Horgan.
Low and hard.
And that was the chance. I don't know if we're going to get another one like that. Ryan Jack. Stephen Davis. Now Rangers with another chance, defended well by Stevie Mallow, or Dan McGregor rather. And Rangers with a throw in, a substitute poster. Now Stephen Davis. Jack. Back to Polster. Polster again. Ball into the far post. And that is a chance gone begging again for Rangers in the form of Ryan Kent this time. David Gray couldn't get ahead of his man.
Yeah, I think David Gray was there just put Ryan Kent off there. The Rangers man maybe thought David Gray was going to get to the ball and didn't react quickly enough when the Hibs skipper didn't.
The approach, the
registration SNUJ1, please return to your vehicle immediately.
SNUJ1, there you go, red convertible. If you get yourself out to the front, you're going to lose your car, mate.
It's not a good time to get called back to your car, is it?
Nope, definitely not. Well, it is for you if you're a Rangers fan.
Well, I did say 5-3. I'm going to say I didn't say 5-3 in whose favour. So if this one happens to go against us 5-3, I'm claiming the virtual prize pot, by the way.
It is so. But it was a little red convert. Sorry.
Little red convertible, yeah. Is that yours, Keith? Is that yours packed out in the...
That's Prince's.
On the public?
Anyway.
It's a Corvette convertible.
Ron Gordon's it is, so. We know our owner. He loves American classics, you never know. Now Hibs with a chance. Deutsch, again, Horgan will have the pace. And now Horgan's the choice, back to the middle again. Deutsch, is this the chance now for Hibs? He's offside ever so slightly.
I think Scott Allen's still on, Keith.
It looked to say it was Allen. Maybe Allen's been.
I thought it said Allen there. That was number 2.
It is.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Sorry, Scott. Maybe he hasn't been subbed. Stephen Allen's definitely on.
Perhaps Hallberg was the victim of substitution.
Yeah, Hopper's on the bench. I'm confused.
Horgan blistering pace down this far side. Is this the chance? It is not. It's gone begging. It's a poor ball with Darrell Horgan as we approach 80 minutes here at virtual Hampden. It is Rangers 4, Hibs 3.
We might as well stick on Malin and Hallberg and let's shove them all on there. Let's play 15 against 11 or something, because at this stage it looks like we're going to have to do something stupid to win this game.
Yeah, the only real attacking option Jack Ross had available to him was Darrell Horgan.
The depth in that far side is a bit thin, but here's Martin Boyle. Boyle. Oh no! Another absolute glorious chance for Christian Deutsch to put this tie equal, and he's put it wide.
Oh, just what we're wanting to see the net bulge there, just couldn't.
A few inches the other side, and that was us back on level terms. But in the last 10 minutes now, did you take extra time? Of course you would.
Yes.
All substitutions made on both sides, so no advantage for anyone for extra time. But Hibs still playing forward here. Hibs still going for it. Nothing to lose.
Can you not make another virtual substitution in extra time though?
Maybe
I think you might be able to.
You can in the real world. Can you in the virtual world is the question.
I think they did implement that. But we'll find out, won't we? If this goes to extra time.
Well, it is a FIFA rule, so if it's not in FIFA, then questions need to be asked of FIFA about FIFA.
I think they've had enough questions asked about them in the last 5 years. They don't want to hear any more. There's been enough accusations and things we won't go into on here about FIFA, but nonetheless, I think you're right there. There's Arfield, Barisic, Kent. Ryan Kent. Now, Hibs.
David Gray.
Possession. That is terrible by Mark McNulty. Has to do better than that. And now Rangers ripping the Hibs defence apart. Getting it clear. 83 minutes on the clock now. Hibs defending for their lives and trying to push out from the back, and Rangers just not letting them, are they? Here's Polster. All across David Gray to get clear. Oh dear.
That's as cool as you like inside your own penalty area. Marciano making a great save from David Gray there.
I know players can get frustrated, but I mean, you don't have to score in your own goal to get on the score sheet.
Rocky did well. He made himself big with a chance here. Great save, big fella.
Offside. That is offside by Ryan Kent.
I don't think Marciano was aware of that though.
Ooh.
There's not much in that.
Yeah, as you say though, the goalkeeper didn't know he was going to be given offside. He still had to commit himself and he made the save. 2 goals for Hibs in the last 5 minutes.
That's happened once, it can happen again. It did take until the 90th minute in the last Scottish Cup game against Hearts to get that. Oh, big save, Marciano. Massive save by the Israeli international. That is crucial if Hibs want to get back into this game.
You can tell this is virtual of your Marciano rather than the real one, because the real one is just, he'd make the save and just get up and get on without all the celebrating of the save and all that.
I know.
Very calm, unflappable figure, Marciano.
I know. You know, you're not playing in Serie A where, you know, you're celebrating a save like a penalty. You know, it's a bit different in Scotland. You get up and you get on with it. Now Morelos. That's a free kick to Rangers just outside the D.
Clock's ticking down.
Stephen Davis getting the man of the match award for Rangers. As the wall lines up. Again. Go ahead, Cliff. You know you want to say it.
I did already.
Virtual shaving foam.
Yep.
23 yards.
If this goes in, it's curtains.
Oh my word, the dip on that. Barisic, vicious dip on that one. Well,
That's close.
to say, Marciano wouldn't have had a chance at that one.
Do or die stuff now.
Yeah, we're still in it. Can we grab an equaliser? Let's see.
89 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
Marciano with the ball at his feet.
Will we get 5 minutes stoppage time now?
We'll have to wait and see. Oh, hold on a minute, late drama. Stevie Mallon, here's a chance for Hibs to equalise. It's going to be!
It's in!
Yes!
Stevie Mallon equalises for Hibs in the 90th minute. And it's all square here at Virtual Hampden.
Well, we like goals in the last minute in cup finals, don't we?
We love them, we do. And Stevie Mallon scoring from, unusually for him, inside the box.
That
Lashing
is
that
a
right
wonderful
foot.
finish.
Yeah, all to play for again.
Oh! Right foot strike, giving Alan McGregor no chance. Hibs 4 or Rangers 4. Wow.
Well, as you said, Keith, it's not over yet.
It's not over. Let's see how much injury time.
5
5
minutes
minutes,
of additional time, either side of the half, an extra 10 minutes to play in total over the course of this game. What a match we've had here. 8 goals.
It was going to be 2 minutes stoppage time until Stevie Mallon scored there.
And of course, Rangers gonna now throw everything.
Turned the board upside down, made the 2 into a 5.
Yep.
The fourth official is making blunders as much so as the referee has in this game.
Cliff just had a line in commentator bingo there. There we go.
And Rangers are going to have to throw everything at this, including the kitchen sink that they got from The Sims, which is also an EA series game. So it's relevant. Rangers again, big save, Marciano.
Another save by Marciano.
Scott Allen, Stevie Mallon, and wait just a moment. Mark McNulty. Is this a chance? It's just cut out. The Rangers now pushing. Here's Morelos. Ryan Jack over the top, easily dealt with by Darryl Horgan, and that's the full-time whistle. And we are looking at extra time here at Virtual Hampden. What a game this is so far. 8 goals, a late drama of a strike from Stevie Mallon. And we're not finished here yet at Hampden. We'll take a quick break before extra time starts. We'll be back with you in no time at all. It's Virtual Hampden, it's extra time, it's the Scottish Cup final. Guys, it just doesn't get any more nail-biting than this.
Absolute bedlam at the end when that goal from Stevie Mallon went in to make it 4-4. Bedlam.
Yeah, Ryan Porteous is on in place of Darren McGregor at the start of extra time, so
Good eye, Cliff.
that answered the question about 4 substitutes.
Yeah.
Now,
I accept my apologies for not noticing it's definitely Myonga going off at the end of the first half to be replaced by Stevie Mallon.
I noticed Jermaine Defoe's name flashing up there as well.
here's Mark McNulty. Just going to shrug off Ryan Jack. Well done to the Scotsman, and that's going to be a free kick to Hibs. Done well there to shrug off Ryan Jack to Mark McNulty, and that's going to be a yellow card for the Rangers.
Right, you only had about 4 goals at home.
I think the referee was just waiting to see how that one panned out.
Just telling him to calm down. Look, he's got his shirt there. He pulled away from him. He's got his shirt. He's still got his shirt, and he's asking why he's getting booked for chewing gum, probably. Anyway, and pulling Stevie Mallon's shirt. Not his shirt, sorry.
Now Hibs with the ball in. That's a poor free kick from McNulty.
Wasted.
Yeah, not giving the strikers a chance to get on the end of it, or giving McGregor any trouble at all.
Now Rangers just getting a bit more structure at the back. There's Arfield. Davis, man of the match performance from him. Here's Polster. Now Rangers can push forward. Now Horgan is chasing Polster down, making sure he doesn't go anywhere. Ryan Jack, Morelos, Davis, Arfield, Morelos again. And here is the South American. Here's Polster. Ball to the back post, but Marciano's seen that one all the way. Now Hibs with a chance to regain possession. Here's Doige, McNulty. Doesn't have an option. Good reading of the game by Arfield. Here's Katic. Another new name onto the pitch, I believe. Here's Golson. Defoe. Jack. There's Polster. Jermaine Defoe. And Rangers opting to work in triangles to try and make themselves a bit of space. Now, here is Polster again. Now, Ryan Jack. Hibs giving Rangers nowhere to go. Doing well defensively. Here's Davis. Morelos. Ryan Kent. Put through for Defoe. Kept in play. And here's McGinn. Given away to Stephen Davis. Here's Arfield. Morelos. Good play back to Stephen Davis. Here's Arfield again to Defoe. Ryan Jack just runs into the brick wall that is Paul Hanlon. And Rangers regain possession quick and easy.
Hibs struggling to get out their own half here at the moment.
And 5 minutes of the first half of added time left. And that's right at Marciano. No problem at all for the big man.
It's one of these things that's frustrating, isn't it? Steve Davis gets awarded man of the match with 2 or 3 minutes to 90 minutes left, and then the game goes to extra time. What if someone scores a hat trick in extra time? You know,
I know
it's
exactly.
their man of the match. You know,
it's an interesting one. Arfield should be no problem for Marciano. Does well. Taking the ball away from the head of Ryan Kent.
Ophir Marciano's made four decent saves in this game. And he's commanding his box there, and you know, it could be the difference between Hibs winning and losing this game.
He could well be.
He's been an absolute monster between the sticks today, Marciano. Now Davis. Defoe, Davis, Kent. Rangers looking for a way through.
Surely we won't get 5 additional minutes to this first period of extra time.
You would hope not.
I would hope not.
In the final 2 minutes of the first period.
It's adding a whole third onto the additional time as it is, so I hope not. Now, Hibs with a chance, but again, Rangers just nicked that ball away from the feet of Matt McNulty. There's Morelos.
Scoring a high line there.
Ryan Kent. Oh, that's at Marciano. Again, the big man coming up big. Rangers in possession. We are into 2 minutes of additional time.
Sure where that came from.
And
No
it's just have to hold off.
No stoppages so far.
Oh, that is so close.
Arfield again.
Arfield first time just looks to dink it into the corner. And it just flashes wide of the post.
I think the big fella might have got that if it was inside the post, you know.
Might have just.
As well as he's done all game, it would not surprise me.
Certainly across there pretty acrobatically.
Marciano.
Final minute of the two added.
Now Deutsch.
Penalty
For
shootout,
Horgan.
anyone?
I'll tell you what, it'll make it one hell of an interesting finish. That's cleared by
Not sure I could take that.
Just
The last 2 minutes at Hampden in 2016 were bad enough. A penalty shootout.
Yes.
now that's the first half of extra time. Players will have a quick breather and straight into the second half. Second half of added time kicks off here at Hampden. 4-4 on the scoreboard. Now the first half of extra time was dominated by Rangers, and now Hibs looking to get early off the mark. There's nobody for McGinn to put the ball into. McGinn forces the corner, and if Keith a corner against Rangers in the Scottish Cup final.
Well, we know what happened from when Sir David Gray got his head on. This is Hibs' first corner of the game.
Can we bring Liam Henderson out the crowd to take it?
To whip this one in. And
Did he keep that in?
Jeez, that is some flurry of shots, and Darryl Horgan is Alan McGregor.
But well kept in from McNulty, I think it was, and Darryl Horgan tried to.
Double save from Alan McGregor there, who actually in the virtual world looks like Alan McGregor.
He does indeed.
Probably the closest likeness I've seen so far.
Here's Scott Allen to whip this one in. Alan McGregor ups the punch. Defoe racing up front. Hibs keep possession with Darryl Horgan. Again. Horgan comes in. Al McGregor has to kick that one away. Now Stevie Mallon. Mark McNulty. Mallon. McNulty. Yes!
Good answer.
Yes!
Good answer.
And there's the hat trick for Mark McNulty.
Oh, you called the hat trick earlier. You called the hat trick earlier on, Dave.
And I'm afraid Christian Deutsch will have to step down with a new hat-trick boy. And Mark McNulty, what control and composure that was.
Good quick feet, right on to left, boom.
Done.
What a goal that was. Hibs withstood the pressure in the first half of extra time and kicked off in the second half of extra time with all the pressure, and they've resulted in scoring a goal as well. Hibs 5, Rangers 4, would you believe here?
And it is 10 minutes to go. Hibs 5, Rangers 4.
Can we not just play the golden goal?
Golden goal, of course, used at the 2002 World Cup.
I'm not sure the scoring's finished in this game yet.
And now Martin Boyle. Put away by Stephen Davis, thrown to Hibs. And what a start to to the second half of extra time this has been.
Surely not going to finish 5-5 again between Hibs and Rangers. Mark McNulty hat-trick instead of a Jamie McLaren one.
Oh dear. So who does the airplane this time though?
Dave can do it.
I'll do it.
Dave.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Should have done it when McNulty scored, but
True.
for those of you watching, if it does go 5-5, hashtag blame Cliff.
What are you going to say? For those of you watching in black and white, Hibs are in green.
I swear, if it's 5-5, Cliff, you're going to be trending on Twitter later on.
Let's hope not.
Rangers now with Davis. Mallon just shoves him out of the way. McNulty. And a chance for Doyes to chase, but McGregor's already well wise to that. Now Allen. Wonderful ball through to Horgan. Mallon.
Chance.
McNulty. Oh!
That'll finish it.
Oh, take that!
Oh, McNulty again. 4.
There you go. There's your airplane. No
What a
words.
strike that is. Outside of the
words.
right foot. Boom.
Absolute magic. 4 in a Scottish Cup final. And you would imagine,
Right
you
foot,
would
left
hope
foot, right foot, bang.
that is enough.
You would hope
Bury
so.
Rangers once again.
If it's another 6-6.
As we said in 2016, Keith, come on Hibs, just keep it tight.
Just keep it tight. Keep it tight, Hibs.
A little bit longer to go here than there was at that point in time, but
It was indeed.
we didn't have a 2-goal advantage, just the 1.
We didn't.
You didn't have the same referee. Stephen McLean, was it?
Legend.
It was Stevie McLean. Legend. Legend.
The referee
And
will
now-
never do anything wrong in my eyes ever again.
His fans are waving the scarves. They're doing the Poznan. One fella is actually doing a handstand down the steps.
Oh, good stop, Rocky. Was he doing a handstand or did he just fall?
I'm going to be kind to the Hibs fan that's done that. I'm pretty sure it was a handstand, but you know what, Cliff? He could be in an ambulance on the way home. Here's Rangers. Now Horgan running the clock down. Is there another goal on here for Hibs?
Keep a hold of it.
Oh my, Christian Deutsch. Chance? Oh, almost.
Oh!
He just got forced a wee bit wider than he'd have liked there.
He just stretched his right foot and came off. Goldson by the looks of things.
Possibly did. Hibs could have been 7th heaven,
Yeah.
as
was
they
corner,
say, but it is a corner, yes.
Well, that's fine. We'll keep the ball in the right area of the park. We're about to move into the last minute of stoppage time. Sorry, extra time, should say. See what's added for stoppages. 5 minutes.
Scott Allen. I'll go with 6 minutes, enough to get us another 2 goals, I think.
Very few stoppages. It'll be 2.
Now Rangers struggling.
Have you forgotten who we're playing?
That's why it'll be 2 instead of 1.
Barisic.
The fourth official
3.
indicated there will be a minimum of
3.
3 minutes of added time.
3 added minutes in the second half.
That must have been for the elaborate
Added
goal
time.
celebrations of Mark McNulty there with the corner flag.
Possibly, yeah. Used to call it Fergie time, didn't they? It's now Gerrard time, I suppose they would say. Give Rangers a chance to get back into the game.
Indeed. Barisic.
Right,
And now Hibs
minute and
pushed
a
out.
half left.
McNulty. Hero of the day.
Take it into the corner, Hibs.
Launch it into the Rangers half.
Rangers again looking to push forward. Only finds the head of Ryan Porteous. Here's Darrell Horgan. Doidge will take this all the way into the corner.
Surely.
Christian Doidge into the corner. And that should be that. His fans are on their feet. And not since 2016 have we seen Hibs lift the Scottish Cup at Hampden.
Hibs have got the corner, but we're well over the 3 minutes now.
And as soon as this is away or in the back of the net, that should be game over.
Scott Allen will take as much time as the referee will allow.
We should have just played that
McGregor
out.
punches. Is this going to be
Come on,
someone for the trophy cabinet? Darrell Horgan.
As well.
Horgan. Allen. That's going to be a penalty.
Penalty, yeah.
And in the 4th minute of added time, in the second half of extra time, there's going to be a chance for Hibs to go up 7-4.
Was that a penalty? Again, we'll take it, but on the penalty front, Murray Baird's been a bit questionable, but this will put the cherry on the top of the icing on the cake.
5 goals, potentially.
Oh, saved. Well, a bit of glory for Alan McGregor at the end there.
And
Good
McNulty.
save. He's not done much wrong with the penalty kick, Mark McNulty there, but McGregor's got right across.
Hasn't 2 missed penalties in this game, both at that end.
Can't believe we've gone 5 minutes at the end of extra time. Unbelievable. The referee lost his watch.
It's going to be Allen to send this one in.
That's
Oh
a finish
my
now.
word!
It's another one!
It's another one! There you have it. It'll be all over the back pages tomorrow. Who else? Well, that man.
A lovely delivery, reminiscent of David Gray in 2016.
That was almost a mirror image of David Gray's final goal. And look at that. A thing of beauty.
And just the pace on the ball, McGregor no time to react. Bulleted into the back of the net.
And it's Hibs 7, Rangers 4. That man again,
Deutsch.
Christian Doidge.
Christian Doidge. Ballon Doidge gets the 7th goal for Hibs in this cup final. Amazing.
The ref play another couple of minutes.
And that is it.
Full
Full time
time.
whistle sounds. And Hibs have won the virtual Scottish Cup after extra time. Hibs 7, Rangers 4. And in a virtual world, it does not get much better than that.
What a game.
An
Incredible.
11-goal thriller.
And I'm pretty sure 7 goals has to be a record for the Scottish Cup final.
Well, I think we got almost 6 minutes of stoppage time at the end of that second period of extra time. I was kind of hoping the ref would add on another minute or two and hope that Doidge might get a hat-trick as well.
As they line up to collect the medals, as they await the captain, the talisman, Sir David Gray. There's the stubble you wanted.
More like it.
His stubble's grown on with that extra time
We are.
probably.
Scottish Cup champions again.
There we go.
Beautiful sight. Never winning enough trophies.
The green and white will paint Glasgow tonight. And the trains back to Edinburgh will be shaken off their tracks.
The virtual Cammy Allen and virtual Alan Benny there taking the pictures for posterity.
Tammy Allen's been pulled into the stands to take fan pictures.
You got exuberance from the fans in the stands here, and as the Hibs players go to the end to celebrate with their fans. Fantastic stuff. What a game.
Extra police in that away end just after the last time.
Who'd have thunk it, you know, after the 5-5 at Easter Road at the end.
Was that a programme?
Oh dear.
That's my ear there.
I think it was your turn, Cliff. There's the photo to remember.
Maybe a virtual programme, that one was.
E-programme.
There's the goals here, some of the highlights there. Rangers getting back into after going 3-1 down at half time. Morelos there.
Morelos.
Making it
From
3-2.
myself, from Cliff, and from Keith. It's another trophy for the virtual trophy case.
There we go. 3-all,
Didn't
but
look
who
like
knew
it was
what was to come?
Didn't look like it was going to be at one point, but hey.
It did not, you know.
And we took it all the way to the second half extra time.
Indeed.
Scoring 3.
He was the goal, which made it
15.
4-3 to Rangers, and they must have thought they were taking the trophy back to virtual Ibrox, but it wasn't to be.
So from myself, Cliff and Keith, enjoy your celebrations, and we will see you next time here at Virtual Hampden.